Hello, everyone. This is Stock Market Daily. Thank you for joining me today. It is May 3rd, 2023. As always, this is not financial advice. Please don't copy my trading strategies because you will lose money. This is only for educational purposes. Okay, so the highly anticipated FOMC meeting was today. You can clearly see it by this SPX chart that we started right here at 2 o'clock. The market went absolutely crazy, going up, going down, going up, going down, going up, and then finally settling down and starting to break down. And the main reason why we ended up going down is because we got no indication from Fed Chair Powell that that he is not planning on stopping the rate increases by the next meeting. So basically, there's a chance that we will see another rate increase, or there's a chance we will not see another increase. He did not give any hint or clue as to what is going to happen. The market believed that that he might have some kind of prediction, or he may give more insight on what the plan is, but that did not happen, and the market ended up selling off. I will say this though, we did not hit yesterday's lows, so that's a positive. It sold off, and we really kind of hovered around this 4,100 level, but it didn't sell off as much as it did yesterday, and it is a big sell-off. So if you are kind of panicking or worried about this having such a big pullback, um, I would say there's a silver lining here that it did not sell off to the lows of yesterday. So tomorrow we might see maybe some continued selling pressure, but perhaps maybe not even that much. Um, the other thing that I'm noticing here is that this 4115 line may be a good place to put your new line of resistance and support. We came down here, bounced off of it. We came here once. We almost came here one more time again. We came here. There is a candle that stops right here, and we bounced back up and then came down, bounced back up, came down. So a lot of change, a lot of ups and downs at this level right here of 4115. I have been, when I do place my option trades, I do look at this level. So now we're just going to put it right here and keep it as a red line, as just so we can see it visually. I don't like to put too many on the chart here, but because it gets cluttered, especially when you zoom out. But this seems like an important level. So if you have been following along, we were severely trapped. We had 5 calls on the call. We sold 5 calls on the call side here. They were all in the money. And we had 2 puts on the put side, which were in the money yesterday. Well, today, all of which were rolled from yesterday and the prior week. So we're finally out of the calls completely. So let me show you. The only option that is now trapped is this put at 4105, which is great news. In fact, this option, when Powell kind of said that he's not really giving any indication on the pausing by next meeting or anything. We kind of started looking like we may break down here, and I thought about rolling this option. And let's see, this option was at 4115, and I rolled it to 4105, and I collected only $85. So the prices were changing very rapidly, but I could have collected, when I wanted to do this, over $300, and by the time I actually did it, it was only 85. So the price movements were, they were changing very rapidly, very quick, and but I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm happy I'm out of all the other options. So if you go back to the transactions, you'll see that I closed up the 4115 call, which was, again, that, like I said, I watched this particular price point, the strike price. And there was two of them there, and I closed them both for 5 cents. So I said, okay, just in case we pop back up, I don't want this to become a problem. The 41.15 put is rolled into 41.05, which you saw here for tomorrow, for Thursday. The 4100 call was bought back for 20. Another 4100 call was back for 20 again. And the 4085 put was bought for 15. And finally, at pretty much 3 minutes before the market, 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 10 seconds before the market closed, I wait till the last second, guys. I ended up buying the 4095 call for 15 bucks back. So I'm happy that we're finally out of those positions, and tomorrow we're going to be able to trade a little easier. So today, with all of these buybacks of all of these options, I ended up making $5. So, which is good. I had a plan that, if we were to really sell off, I couldn't do anything if we were to just start rocketing up high, even 2-3%, I wouldn't be able to do it. But if we were to sell off about 1.5%, I would start selling puts. That was my plan. If we were to have a really big sell off, not even just from the meeting, but from the morning, let's say, kind of like yesterday, if we just had a really big down day, at 1.5%, I would have started selling more puts. But obviously it did not happen. And I just basically decided not to enter any more positions, just because I already had so many on the board here as it is. So, and a lot of people actually don't trade on these on days like today. And it's just, as you can see, it doesn't really make sense. The market is up, down, up, down, up, down, and then eventually finds its footing and kind of figures out a way to go. But it really could be, it's gambling at this point. So that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Tune in tomorrow. I'm excited to see what we have Apple earnings, and the rest of the week, what we're gonna, the market's gonna digest his commentary, and we'll see what happens. It'll be exciting. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.